everybody, my name is Cindy and I am an energetic stepping and wholeness counselor. I work together with my spirit team Carla, and they are here to let us become self-aware. How do we react in a certain situation? How does the external world trigger us? What kind of emotions are coming up to the surface? Is it frustration, anger, sadness? It is for us to understand how we tick. What are our thinking patterns? And they are here to help and counsel and coach us to move away from the third dimension and move into the fourth dimension and into the fifth dimension, depending where we are right now, where in which place we are vibrating. Besides transchanneling my spirit team Carla, I also work together with a couple of female famous celebrities who were here on Earth between 1930s and 1960s. And some of them are like Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, Judy Garland, and Ava Gardner. Ava would like to speak to you today. They are here to share their own life experiences. They grew up in a certain industry that we call Hollywood, and they want to share how it was for them. How it was for them to work in this certain industry and how it affected their own lives, and how did they combine the Hollywood scene together with their personal and private lives? What would they have done differently? So with this knowledge, they are able to give us a different perspective on how this particular industry is, and what is it really that we maybe not even see, but what is happening behind the scenes. Besides working with them, I also give sound treatments called Sacred Crystal Sound, and I also now am able to offer this on distance, which means that we are no longer needed to be in the same room. So when you are not living in the same country, you're not living in the same area as me, or you are traveling for work or visiting family, you can still, enjoy the treatment. And the main purpose of this treatment is to give you deep relaxation of body and mind, relaxation, rebalance, re-energize. Some things might shift in your energetic fields. That might be an effect. Sometimes this also has an effect or a direct effect on the physical body, but it all depends on the people, on the clients themselves. So please have a look on my websites. I will both mention them underneath the video, because I will have discounted rates and or welcome packages for both the counseling, working together with spirit, and my sound treatments. So and now I would like Ava to share a message with you. I have no clue what she's going to say, so I leave it up to her. Hello, my name is Ava Gardner. Apologies when my voice does not sound like it does in the other videos, because this body is getting healthy again. It has been affected by a fever and a cold. It might affect the voice as well. Today, I would like to ask you, Have you looked at the images that you have? When you have watched my conversation with our dearest Tamalla, I have been speaking about images. An image that you might have of a certain group. And I gave in that video the example of the church. Have you looked at the images that you have of somebody else? Have you looked at the image that you have about yourself? What is it that you do not like about yourself? Is there something? Is there something within you that you would like to change? And the question is, how do you change that? How would you like to change it? Would you like to change that by becoming an alter ego? Is it that you would like to replace it by somebody else? Or by becoming somebody else? How do you want to tackle that? For us, it is important that this will be done by looking at it and transform it into a positive thing, a positive thinking pattern. This way you heal yourself. It is not the purpose to create an image or become somebody else. Ignore your problem. Ignore what you are bothered about. Have you got rid of the image that you have of your neighbor? The person you see on the street? The person you see on TV? The person you see in the magazines? Because that is what Hollywood does. It wants you not to feel okay about yourself. It wants you to change everything you are. It wants you not to be in touch with yourself. It wants you to be anything except for yourself. What is it that is wrong? What do you have that needs to be adjusted? What is it that you will need to change in order to become more successful? They let you believe that you are not sufficient. They let us believe that we are not sufficient. They let me believe that I was not good enough. On one hand side, I also let this happen. I let it happen to feel insecure, more insecure about myself. To be surrounded by all those young, beautiful women. And then hearing at the same time, Ava, please do not speak because your voice is terrible. Ava, please do not walk because you do not walk elegant or in an elegant way. Just stand there and be pretty. As if being pretty stands for having a happy life. That is the idea that they're trying to sell you. You have no idea what they are doing behind the scenes. So do you still have an image? An image how you want to be? An image that you are the most funniest person on earth and trying to convince others. Because when you're trying to convince others, it means you're trying to convince yourself. When you're feeling triggered by whatever I'm saying, ask yourself what it is that triggers you. What is it that I'm saying that makes you feel upset? What is it that I'm saying that makes you feel angry? Because then it is a great moment to look within yourself that can be transformed, if you wish, into something positive. It is looking at these kind of subtle reactions that you have. Why do you feel upset? Why are you angry? When I trigger something within you, you know you have work to do. So have you looked at your own image? Thank you for listening. We will talk to you soon again.